Have you ever dreamed about calling after someone in your sleep? In this video, we will explore the meaning of this dream and what it could potentially symbolize in your life. Dreaming of calling after someone is not a good sign, representing an illness. It's important to take the time to rest and not rush the recovery process. If you dream of someone calling after you, it implies that you have forgotten about an important chore. You might have made a promise to someone and didn't remember it. If you dream of calling after someone from the woods, it could mean your joke might go wrong. The person may get mad, but you can prove your intention was not to offend. When you dream of someone calling after you from the woods, it may suggest a feeling of paranoia. But if you can recognize and learn from your mistakes, it can help prevent future negative experiences. In the dream, calling for someone from another room can indicate laziness, possibly due to exhaustion. But it's important to address this behavior to avoid prolonged apathy. In this dream, being called after could symbolize potential disappointment in someone you look up to. It may be a reminder to set realistic expectations and not rely on others for your own fulfillment. In a dream, calling someone on the phone signifies a dilemma, potentially involving a difficult truth about a loved one. Your reaction to this truth in the dream reflects your willingness to confront difficult realities. If you dream of someone calling you on your phone, it implies that you are afraid of the upcoming event. You might be expecting test, exam, or job interview results. Another possibility is that you or your loved one has had some medical tests, and you are scared of what the doctor will say about your or that person's health. Interpretations of such dreams can depend on who you call after or who calls after you. If you dream about calling after your mother, it just means you might need some advice or help with a problem. It's okay to talk to someone you trust about it. And if you dream about calling after your late mother, it just means you miss her support and protection. If you dream of someone calling after you, it may suggest that they have something important to tell you. If it's a loved one, it could also mean that you miss them. In your dream, calling after your father may indicate feelings of doubt about a challenging project you've taken on. But remember, having more faith in yourself can lead to greater success in all your endeavors. And if you dream of calling after your late father, it may simply signify that you miss him. If you dream of your father calling after you, it is a sign that you have to think about the decision or action you plan to make. The situation that you are in asks for a more thorough analysis, and you need not be impulsive now. If you dream of your late father calling after you, it is a sign that you miss him. If you dream of calling after someone, it may mean you're feeling uncertain about which direction to take. It's okay to seek guidance from someone you trust. If you dream of someone calling after you, it could mean they have problems you're unaware of because you're too focused on yourself. Try reaching out to check on them. If you dream of calling after a child, it could mean that a loved one will need your help in the future. If you dream of a child calling after you, it implies that you need more joy in your life. You have probably been worried about many things lately and turned into a pessimist from a moderate realist. You have to change something to preserve your mental health. In a dream, calling after your partner may indicate doubt. If you've noticed unusual behavior, it's okay to ask them about it. If you dream of your partner calling after you, it implies that you have to dedicate more attention to that person. You have started taking them for granted, which could backfire on you at some point. If you care about that relationship, you have to work harder to save it. You may not be used to asking for help, but it's okay to reach out when you need it. This dream suggests that you will find out something shocking regarding that person. You will hear something about your friend from a third party. You will ask yourself why they didn't trust you enough to tell you about it and why you had to find out about it from someone else. In a dream, calling after someone means you might meet someone impressive and want to learn from them. If you dream of someone calling after you, it implies that you will do a favor to a stranger. That will not be a hassle for you, but it will mean a lot to them. If you dream of calling after a stranger, it can symbolize loneliness. But if you're in a relationship, it may be time for an honest conversation with your loved one. If you dream of a stranger calling after you, it means that you need not get involved in risky business deals or trust people whose intentions are not entirely clear to you. You have to listen to your gut and reason instead of your heart and feelings. You may experience some trouble caused by someone else, but you'll forgive them quickly because you know they didn't mean to cause chaos in your life. If you dream of calling after a dog, cat, horse, or another animal, it implies that you have communication problems with your loved ones or work colleagues. You have a hard time articulating your ideas, so other people continue to impose their solutions on you. Good night. Have a nice dream. Thanks for watching.